What's up, kids? I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. It's beautiful where I live. The weather is perfect today, so I'm going to spend some time outside with my family and friends this weekend. I hope you have a great weekend too. I want to show you this. This looks like a giant marble. It's a piece of blown glass, and it's glass and it's encased. I can't break it. It's hard, and inside are all these squiggles, these green squiggles and bubbles. And if I tried to get that green stuff and separate it out from the glass, I wouldn't be able to do it. I think even if I cracked it open, I still wouldn't be able to separate these two things. That reminds me of the story about Jesus for today from Mark's Gospel. Jesus is the guest speaker at this church, this synagogue gathering of people, and he's teaching, and then there's a man there that has an unclean spirit. He is kind of mean and scary and says, "Jesus, what do you have to do with us? We know you're the Son of God." And Jesus says, "Get out of that man." And the spirit leaves the man, and the man is well again. He's able to separate from that man the thing that was kind of stuck inside of him. I have never had that happen to me exactly in the church or to me, like a spirit that I feel like that. But I can tell you this. There are a lot of times when I act a certain way or feel a certain way that I don't feel like I have much control over. Have you ever lost your temper? It's like it gets away from you and you're angry at your sister or your brother or your mom or your dad, and you're saying things and you just feel, and you can't stop it. Or have you ever felt sad and you can't stop feeling sad? It just keeps, and you want it to stop, but you can't stop it. Or we act in ways we don't know how to do. It's kind of like we don't know how to separate that feeling from what we're going through and who we are. But the good news is Jesus can help. Mark 1:27 is our memory verse. He even gives orders to unclean spirits and they obey him. He even gives orders to unclean spirits and they obey him. That's our memory verse, and I want you to remember that Jesus can help you. Jesus has been helping me for many years learn how to separate the things that I can't separate, those feelings and those things I don't feel like I have control over. Jesus helps. So your activity is very simple. I want you to think about that feeling or action you do sometimes that you don't have much control. I want you to pray. I want you to talk to Jesus about that and say, "Jesus, can you help me? I heard that you have the authority and the power to help people. Would you help me?" So pray that prayer. And then the challenge is I want you to think about somebody in your life, maybe a classmate, probably a sibling or a parent who sometimes acts in a way you don't want. And I want you to remember in that moment when they act in a way you don't like, or their feelings are making you feel things that, you know what, that might be something they don't have a lot of control over. And you can pray for them. So your challenge and activity are both prayer. So pray for yourself and pray for someone else when they are having feelings that they don't seem to have a lot of control over. Okay? That's all I want you to do this week. And again, our memory verse is he even gives orders to unclean spirits and they obey him, because Jesus is amazing. He loves you and he wants to make you and all people healed and free and whole so that we can love God and love each other and love ourselves. I hope you'll have a wonderful week, and I would love to hear about how your prayers go. And if you have any stories of your feelings getting out of hand and how Jesus helped you. I certainly have lots of stories of that. Again, y'all have a great week. Jesus loves you. Bye.